Hi folks, how you all doing? Cross6 here. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are in the world. Or in the tanking world, perhaps. I hope you're having a wonderful game and you're really enjoying this game. I love this game. I love it on the PC. It's fabulous, and my very dear friend has come over, as I've mentioned in the previous videos. So I'm so pleased about that. And I got some great news last night, some really great news. One of our other clan members has taken the plunge and is coming over to the dark side. His gaming PC is on order and will be here in 2 weeks. So welcome, buddy. Can't wait to get you out on the battlefield. But before we go any further, today's little installment is all about the small PP award. What do I mean by that? Well, it'll all become apparent. There's players, unfortunately, on the console and unfortunately on the PC that, in my humble opinion, have very small PPs, and this particular game turned out to, shall we say, highlight a person with a micro penis, a micro PP. I would quite happily say that he's a baboon's ass, and he's one of these toxic players that just likes to ruin the game for everybody else. So, who am I talking about? Who am I talking about? Is this KV1? Is it him? Do you think it's him? No, it's not the KV1. Just keep watching. There we go. Here he is. Yes, this is the man. This is the man. Oh, honestly. He obviously had a beef with me for some reason. I'm not particularly sure why, and I don't really care, to be quite honest. But this guy is just watch. And obviously I've reported this baboon's ass. He's obviously very inept, not that good at the game. I went into his stats, which you'll see at the end of the game, and you'll understand why I say that. But he's just one of these toxic players that all he's hell-bent on doing is ruining the game, not just for me, but he's ruining it for the team. Why? Because he's taken two people off of the battlefield that potentially could end up winning the game for us. But unfortunately, when you get idiots like this, they just ruin the game, and that's all his intent. But if you just keep watching the chat, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. But there you go, look, he's pushing me. Like, what an absolute bell end. Prehistoricus, that's his name, on the EU server. You've got your name in lights, buddy. You've got your name in lights. And I don't understand why these people are just so toxic for absolutely zero reason. You know, it's not like he's been rammed into or shot at or blocked or anything like that. He's obviously just taken it upon himself to basically ruin my game. And he didn't really ruin my game because I don't really give a monkeys. At the end of the day, it's just a video game. Pixels on a screen, that's all it is, pixels on a screen. But it's just a shame that idiots like this just ruin the game for everybody. And that's the real sad part of all of this. So, Prehistoricus, you're an idiot. That's all I can say about you. You're just an idiot. And you've obviously got a very micro penis that you asked me to suck in the chat. But, no thanks. You're okay. I haven't got enough magnifying glasses, buddy. It just shows you how idiotic and imbecilic some people are. And it's probably some young snotty-nosed teenager that just needs a good slap from his parents, or, you know, gets given everything, and what he ought to be given is just a slap across his chops, and that sort of thing. But just watch. And this is sometimes, thankfully, not as often on the PC in my humble experience. I've not really had to deal with too many toxic players, but when you get idiots like this that just all they're doing is just hell-bent on ruining the game, and they just don't care, they couldn't give a monkeys. And it's people like this that wargaming really ought to get rid of, because they're just idiots. They're just imbecilic idiots that just ruin the game. And you know, it's one out of every 100 games or something like that. But hopefully Wargaming will watch this video with a bit of luck. I doubt it, but you never know your Donald Duck, do you? But it'd be good if Wargaming was to watch this video and see exactly what this idiot's doing, and perhaps, you know, I don't know, penalise him, give him a ban for 6 months. And then he can go to Daddy and ask Daddy for his credit card so he can buy some skins or something on Call of Duty, where you can ruin other people's games and probably get away with it, especially with the cheats. But there you go. So just keep watching. This guy's just hell-bent on just ruining the game, and I'm trying not to react. I'm trying not to get into any form of tit for tat with him. I just can't be bothered. People like this are just morons, and they're just not worth my time or effort, to be quite honest. But this is the thing, isn't it? They're all keyboard warriors when they're sat behind the little monitors at the keyboard, and they're trying to give it the big eye arm and I'll do this and I'll do that, or do this to me, do that to me. And when, if you were to meet people like this in real life, they wouldn't say boo to a goose, because one, they don't have the gonads, they certainly do not have the plums. Well, he can't because he's got a micro penis, so I should imagine his gonads are about the size of 2 specks of dust or something like that. A rabbit dropping. And it just shows you that it's people like this that just, I don't know why, I don't know what makes them tick. I've no idea. What, has he had a bad day? You know, was he taking off his mother's titty or something too early? I don't know. I've no idea. But it's just idiots like this that just, they baffle me. Because I'd love to know what goes through their mind at the time when they're thinking, I don't care, I'm just going to ruin the game. I can't be bothered playing, so I want to ruin it for everybody else. Oh, there's Crosstor 6, I'll just ruin his game. He'll do. He's smaller than me. You know, and it's people like this that are just, they're a waste of space. They really are. And I don't know why they just don't go and play something solo. You know, I don't know, go and play some zombie game or something like that, where you can bully things that can't hit back or something like that. I don't know. I don't really care, to be quite honest. But it would just be nice for Wargaming to take a bit of action against plums like this. And that's all they are, just plums. And you see videos many times from other, you know, content creators like Klaus, you know, who'll show these idiots that just are hell-bent on ruining people's games. But in my humble opinion, do I really give a monkeys? No. I couldn't care less. I just complain, blacklist, and then move on. But I just thought I'd highlight this because, you know, when you get idiots like this that are playing the game, they generally tend to ruin it for everybody. And when you're trying to grind and you're trying to get up to the next cannon or the next tank or something like that, and you get shit for brains like this, doing this kind of thing, it really does just ruin the game. And that's a shame, really, because it is such a brilliant game. But anyway, he's hoping, fingers crossed, you know, and he'll keep doing it to other people, and perhaps many other people start reporting him, and then Wargaming might pay attention to it, and you never know, they might see this video, and if they do, Wargaming, get rid of idiots like this, because they're not doing the reputation of Welder Tanks any good, because it seems to be that they keep getting away with it, and that's a real shame, because if you were stamped down on idiots like this, the game would become oh so much better than it already is, if that makes sense. But anyway, this is all that happens. We end up losing this game. So let's go on to the end plates, or certainly his service record, shall we, and just show you. This is why I know he's got a micro penis. So there we go. Prehistoricus micro penis boy. You made your name in lights, buddy. You got just under 3,000 battles. You think you'd know better, and you should be concentrating on grinding to get better. Anyway, guys, till the next one, have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.